So here is our ensemble here. You guys, look at that. Isn't that just cute? Hi you guys, welcome back to my garden. In today's video, we're going to be planting up a window box. Now, I like to start off on my patio area. I consider my patio area to be the hub of my garden. Now, I've already went in and I've cleaned out my containers to have the evergreens in them. I've also went in and I cleaned out my window box as well as my concrete urns to sit on my patio. I also went in, I cut back my heucheras that I have in here. They're perennial, so I went ahead and I cut those back, and I also went ahead and I fertilized those as well. Now, also, I had some plants left over from an early spring container that I did, so I wanted to go ahead and get the companion plantings done. I already went in and I planted up some beautiful containers to just kind of make my seating area more spring feeling, to pull out those springtime vibes. So I went in and I did one small container, nothing over the top, and then I also planted up a beautiful spring basket as well. My patio table, and I just did a real simple arrangement for my table, so that way it pulled me back into those spring vibes, because it was looking a little bit drab. It was looking really sad. But the only thing that I had not done over here in this area that I wanted to get accomplished was go ahead and plant up my window box. Let me show you these beautiful plants that I have for the window box, because I am so excited and everything is going to be amazing for the springtime. So let's go over here and let's look at the beautiful plants. Come on. As you guys can see here, I have these beautiful hellebores. Now, in one of my videos, I shared that I was going to be doing a collection of hellebores. You guys, I found one of the ones on my list. Honey, look at it. Yes, honey. Look at that. Look at that. Hold on. I am totally obsessed with hellebores. And now that I have a area in my garden that I can plant hellebores in, and I don't have to worry about giving hellebores away, baby, they're going to be sick of me in hellebores, honey. Yes, honey. So, let's go ahead and let me show you guys. Well, first of all, full confession, you guys. I literally have so many plants inside of my sunroom waiting to just be planted. Now, full disclosure, it's looking nice right now, but in the St. Louis region, I've been looking at the 10-day. The 10-day looks pretty good. But you can't trust that, because, you guys, we have had snow here in April, like on Easter. It has literally went in and snowed on Easter. But that's not going to stop my show. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to get the hellebores in the window. And baby, when I tell you this display on my patio. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's start planting up the window box. Because baby, it is on and popping like spring is here. Like spring is here. Whether or not we get snow or whatever, spring is here. So I have all of my hellebore in there, and I like it. I love it, but I feel like I'm missing something down on this end right here. Now, I do have another hellebore, but the thing with the hellebore, they have some pretty gnarly roots, and they really don't like for their roots to be disturbed. So, example, if we get this plant can off, sometimes it take a bit much to get the can off of a hellebore. If we get this plant can off, and hellebores are some of the worst plants to get the can off of them. But if we get this off, OMG. Alright, so let's see. I got my gloves on now. Whew. Okay, so I finally got the plant can off. But you guys, look at this root system. Look at that. So, with the hellebores, and it's all like wrapped around the can, but you really don't want to disrupt the root system too much. What will happen is when I end up planting them in their spot, making sure they're comfortable, that's when I'll go in and kind of just splice these up a little bit. And then then they'll be able to go ahead and just move on into the surface real well. But I am going to try to go in and get this other hellebore down here on this edge because there's a space. Do you guys see this right here? So I want it to be really full. So let's try to go ahead and get this in on this end right here. Okay, I'm going to have to do a little bit of rearranging. So, I'm going to have to scoot this one either over here. So, let's see. All right. All right, there we go. So, now this actually looks a lot better. Since this hellebore is a lot fuller than the one that's in the window now, I am going to go ahead and switch these two out. That way my window box can be fuller, and then we'll go ahead and add the rest of the plants in. All right, so it looks a lot better now. Looks more even, more full. So now we have to adorn some plants on the front, so let's go ahead and do that. So I have these beautiful Dusty Miller. You guys, I'm obsessed with Dusty Miller and every single variety that it comes in. But what I like most about this, if you look at the canopy over here, the bottom of the canopy is very heavy with green. So I'm going to want something that's going to contrast, and so you can see the juxtaposition from the different foliages. So let's pop these in, and then we'll go to our next layer. Our violas here, we have our Dusty Miller, we have our hellebores. Now, in order to give it that pop, because I really want my window box to show up, look beautiful, give you remnants of spring, but I also want to kind of mute it as well, because I'm going to have quite a bit going on in the understory here, and I don't want it to be too much. So I have to forfeit a big huge show on my window box because I'm going to have so much. I don't want to tell too much of what's going to go on. So let me go back. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we are going to add some more plants here. We're going to come in with the same light blue matrix pansy. I always call it a blue matrix, a true blue matrix pansy, but it's a matrix light blue pansy. Now, if you guys remember these, I use these in the beautiful box over here. Let's go ahead and finish popping everything in because we are losing light. this window box. I love how it's so gentle. The colors are not competing for the attention of one another. So what do you guys think about the window box? I love, love, love this window box, you guys. It's very settled. Nothing is competing against one another. All of the colors are complementing each other. It's very spring-like, very refreshing versus what it was looking like before and what it looks like after. So with my hollow board collection, I was looking for something that was going to scream pink with the subtle colors. And with the hollow boards, with this collection, they do lean down. But as you guys can see, we've actually elevated them some, so you don't have to necessarily come in, pull the bloom up in order to be able to see it. Notice that with this hollow board, you're able to see some of the blooms facing forward, but if we lift it and we turn it around, you can see the back of this hollow board and you're able to see this pink color. Now, if we go in over here and we look at our beautiful planting that we did, which you guys, all of the tulips have opened, let me show you guys what that is looking like. So if you go in and you look at the collection here, can you guys see how the color of this specific hollow board plays really nice with this tulip here? All of that was done by intention. All of that was done by the design. And then as you guys can see, I've went in and I've coordinated. Let me set this down over here. So as you guys can see, I went in and I've coordinated this seating area over here to be a little bit different than the seating area over there. It screams unison because all of the containers over here in this area are moss lined. I did that with intention in order to make this area feel part of the total flow over here, but it actually gives the area seclusion as well, because you know the seating area over here, it all fits in together. But you guys, when I tell you I just love creating different collections, I'm definitely not done with my patio for the springtime. I am so excited, and I'm more excited that you guys are on the journey with me. And this is your third or fourth time over here on my channel watching one of the videos over here on Garden Queen, please consider subscribing to the channel. And if this is your first time over here on my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Subscribe to the channel. We would love to have you join us. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Thank you.